Good morning, everyone. Market's about to open in about 5 or so minutes, but we're in a very interesting area to go short, so that's why I kind of am recording now. Market moves a lot overnight. Definitely. Yeah, if we get a rejection here, I'm entering short. Stops are above the high. Yeah, anyways, so market moved a lot last night, overnight. It moved like 300 points or something like that. It's kind of crazy. It's not usual for the market to move that much overnight. So something definitely must have happened. Do I know what? No. But something happened. But yeah, we're in an interesting area. Since market was very volatile, I used like a really high time frame, the 610 range. The 610 range bar chart as my higher time frame, and yeah, in correlation with the 144 range bar, it provided my model. So right now we're just in that area where my model setup occurred on the higher time frame and the 144 time frame. And as you can see on the tinier time frame, we couldn't hold this zone, so I might get rid of it. Oh, actually I might enter. Stop above this high. That just, yeah.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Stop just above this high. Could have had a little bit of a better entry around here. Let's see if we can get another nice little push down. Market opened in 2 minutes. If we can get that nice little market push to downside. Yep, there it is. Break even.
Stop filled.
All right, we got stopped at a break even, which is fine. Definitely would have had a better entry over here, but I kind of hesitated for a second. That's all right. Market's about to open in 2 minutes, so I might go a little berserk. I think I might get rid of this now, especially if we break this high. But yeah, we're kind of bouncing off a demand zone. Kind of bouncing off this demand zone down here. So I'm not too sure if shorts will be too good, to be honest, because next supply zone I have drawn out is way up here. So we might honestly bounce. And if we do bounce, that means that this short setup is invalid on the highest time frame. So that means to me that we're going to be going long. We're probably going to want to see the supply zone that I have drawn up there. Yep, and market's open now. So let's see what market wants to do today. Yeah, market's going short. Um, 55 looked good. Oh, let me check the 89. I definitely could have entered again, but I wasn't quick enough. On the 89, we have an area here that I would be interested in. I'm gonna go into the 55. Alright, I'm in.
Order submitted.
Oh, break even. Yeah, and it got filled in a lot later.
Target filled.
Alright, nice. We got filled. I definitely got entered a lot later. You see how quick that one candle moved? I wanted a nice entry up here around maybe 03, but instead I got the fill in at 99. Luckily, I was able to get that target filled. So now we'll just be waiting to see what kind of happens on the 34. And also this zone, this blue zone is from the 89. So I'll pay attention to the 233 to see if we can get that candle close. The candle close specifically to the downside, that is. We are in a retracement zone, and we do get my model right here, so I could enter along, but I don't know. I see a lot of potential move to the downside, so I'm not too sure if I want to go long, to be honest. Here is the model. High, low, tiny high, tiny low right here. It seems like it's respecting it. For now, that is. Yep. So now I could definitely probably take a quick short if I really wanted to, because that 144 candle close to the downside instead of it respecting this zone. But what would be really good is if our model appears right now. If our model appears right now, I will definitely take an entry. No, we broke this low. But yeah, you see, I definitely could take another entry there. The 230 or the 377 is about to close soon. Yeah, so I definitely could have taken another short entry anywhere around here, but do I really need to? No. Like, I already made my money for the day, you know, I'm fine with that. Probably made like we're up another 350 for the day. If I do take another trade, it's just gonna be on the per day account, not on the my funded futures. So like I could take another entry right here, for sure. But it would be a pretty big stop loss, and the fact that we are coming into this demand zone is a little sus to me. But it does seem like price wants to kind of keep pushing down. And if it does keep pushing down, let's see where price might want to try to go to. Let's see. Probably touch this area right here. There's a little bit of point of control, low point of control right there. Yeah, so I'd probably expect us to get to definitely touch this point of control. So probably like the low 400s. Low 400s, high 300s. Yeah, definitely could have entered again. Let me see that 610. It closed yet? Nope, hasn't closed yet. That 610 candle's about to close, and the deltas are actually really good. The order flow is looking nice. Yeah, it's a nice looking order flow. I think it just closed. Yeah, it literally just closed. I'd like to see some sort of retracement back up into any area before I enter short. I feel like the price has just been going down, 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 down. New lows. See if price can kind of come back into this area. I respect it. Damn, I should have just entered automatically right there at the end. Seems like price doesn't want to negotiate or anything with me. Doesn't want to come back to my areas. See, now it's a little sus if I try to go short, because we're at the new lows, or we're making the lows. I do think price will want to go to that 50% area, so definitely towards 430. I'm tempted to go short, but it'll be like a big stop loss. I need to try to find something that the stop loss will just be like above this high or something. Probably give it like another 20 or so minutes until 7 to see if any other potential setup occurs. Now that we're like retracing back a little bit, I can start to look for potential areas to go short in. Because just based off that really high time frame, I am short biased until we break the high. So pretty much I'm short biased until we pretty much break this high at 24,665. We are in 233 range retracement area. Let's see. This is a potential zone. Hasn't formed yet, but I'm just kind of drawing it out for now. Alright, nope. We'll get rid of that. If we break above these highs up here, then my model idea is gone. Seems like price is slowly wanting to curl up. But we just gotta wait and follow price action. Because, you know, price looks like it does one thing, but in reality it does another. Okay, yeah. So we need this 34 to close under. Okay, now we wait for the retracement. We got one. And if we get that down close, I'm in.
Order
I'm
filled.
in. Stop break even.
Target filled.
All right, nice. That was a good one. Yeah, it might be done. Took the entry on the 34, but the higher time frame was the 233 range. Yeah, and I might be done with work today. Don't really want to risk it anymore. Definitely not going to risk it anymore on my funded futures account, because I already have taken out 2 payouts, I think, with them, and I should be able to take another payout tomorrow. And the thing is, as well, it's always so nice just seeing prices keep on going down, you know? Sorry I got sidetracked, but like, I tend to see that a lot, I would say. Maybe I should, you know, start, keep doing my break-even thing, but, you know, instead of targeting 10 points, I target 20 points. Because I would have gotten hit right here at the 80s, and if I did leave it at break-even, I wouldn't even have gotten stopped out. It would, yeah, fairly close, but, you know, I could try to do partials and stuff, but I'm not really about that lifestyle. I'm more of just like, all right, it's either gonna hit or it's not. I don't really want to take partials. If I do partials, I feel like I am low-key leaving money on the table, just because, you know, if I were to take like partials down here at the 10 points, yeah, I could have another partial like 5 points lower, and it could have hit. But I feel like a lot of times it hits that 10 points and kind of comes back towards my break even. So then even if that were to happen, like, I would only make half the profit that I would have if I just took everything at that one level. And yeah, I know like if you leave runners and stuff, you know, you can definitely aim for higher targets. Like me, I would have targeted right here. Oh yeah, literally just hit this 50% level from my entry. I would have targeted that, and yeah, definitely would have made like a lot more for sure. But it's not how I trade. It's not how I want to trade. Maybe sometime in the future, I don't know. But for me right now, doing what I'm doing, just getting these 10 points, you know, it's good enough. Especially if you kind of just follow the market and just listen to what it does. But you see, I told you it was gonna at least hit this 50% level. Ultimate target for sure would definitely be down here towards the 24,360 area. But you know, you just gotta wait and see what happens. Something that I've also found out to be like really good as well is if you're like on an even higher time frame, say like the 377 for example, and you get into a retracement zone on the 377, then you can kind of wait for like the 144 to kind of also be in that retracement zone and have a good setup, and the chances of it going in the direction that you want it to is even higher, which is kind of what happened today with the 677, and then, you know, we got the opportunities on like the 233 and the 144, so, you know, it's just good. Yeah, I don't really need to trade anymore. I'm not even gonna bother. But it's just nice seeing how market goes to your profits, to your targets. But back to what I was saying with the my funded futures. Sorry, I sometimes get a little sidetracked, I guess. So with the my funded futures on the core account, they once you take out like 5 consecutive payouts, you need like 5 winning days of at least $100, and then I feel like there's something else that I just can't think of. But yeah, so pretty much you get up to 5 consecutive payouts. Then after, once you get those 5 payouts, they pretty much transition you to a live account. If you have like 30 winning days. So when they move you to the live account, it's kind of annoying because they won't bring over your extra profits to the live account. You'll stick at like the $2,500 account that they pretty much give you for live. So definitely would have preferred to just bring the profits over from the sim account, but it's sim versus a live account, which kind of makes sense as to why they wouldn't really move it over. Excuse me. But yeah, so 5 consecutive payouts, then pretty much 30 days of wins, and then they move you to a live. But when you get to a live, it's like a $2,500 account if you're on the 50K core account, which is what I'm on. And this core account it only cost like $1 because they were doing like some special promotion or something, and fortunately I got picked, and I was just able to pass it and just maintain consistency payouts. So tomorrow I should get my 3rd one, and my balance on that account is literally like 24 cents less than 5,300. So my buffer zone right now is like $3,000, and I asked one of the representatives on their Discord, and I asked them, so if like my account, if after the 5 consecutive payouts my account is at like 50,500 for example, would I still be able to get that move to transition to live? And they were like, yeah, as long as you're above, as long as you haven't hit the stop loss, and as long as you have those 30 winning days, you're fine. So what I might just do is, from here on out, instead of trading on the minis, I might do like 5 micros and just target like $100. Maybe. Because I do have 3 more payouts left that I could do. I'm fairly sure it's 3. Let me give it a quick double check. Yeah, I only took two withdrawals. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking is I actually might have to just trade the minis for maybe like another week or so. Just because if I do start trading the micros as of now, then the $3,000 that I am able to withdraw, it's pretty much gonna hit the buffer zone. So I might have to do it like for another week until I get like the following payout. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're still holding under this demand zone. Let's see, should probably have something nice on the 89. Yeah. So if I run the 55 and we get that down close candle, it's not, I would enter right here, stop just above the highs. Let's see if the trade idea works. So let's just say I get a really bad entry at 470. Okay, it looks like I probably would have gotten stopped out. Yep. So this, I was kind of looking at the 89R right here. You can see this would have been my zone area. And I would have just gotten an early entry right here on the 55. But if we do end up rejecting this area, if we do get a down close candle here, then I would say that's also actually, excuse me, I would say that's also a decent spot to go short, because, you know, we're taking out this liquidity right there. So we're just gonna kind of let that play out for a sec before I just call it for the day. Okay, yeah, we get that up close candle on the 89 around here in this area. I'm curious to see something. Never mind. I was thinking to see if we got this model here, but you can see we kind of wick above this high on this candle here. Yeah, and I'm happy with how price has been moving these past couple days, this past week or so. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it for today. You know, 2 dubs done within the first 10 minutes or so of market open. So not too bad of a day, I would say. We are up, since I didn't take that trade, the second trade on my funded futures, and then took one trade on it, we're up close to 600 on the day. So, you know, definitely can't complain about that. Yeah, I'm not complaining about that, and I'm definitely not gonna risk it. For sure. Yeah, I can't wait for the day where, like, you know, this, because, like, I feel like this is a pretty big day, 600. Yeah, I can't wait for the day where it's like, instead of it being 600, it's like 6,000. But patience, for sure. Yeah, also since this 89 zone didn't hold, and the 377 candle ended up closing right here, so, you know, that probably would have been wouldn't have been a bad entry to enter, because I think it probably touched around the 50% level right now. From here, from this high to this low, it's probably touched around 50%. Yeah, you see it, the 50% level, right up here at the orange line. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Don't overtrade. Stick true to your model. Just show up, and you'll be fine. Peace.